Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to today's video. So first off, I want to apologize for all of the digital videos that I've been doing. I've really been wanting to film some traditional videos lately, but my tripod broke and I just can't keep the legs out of frame. It's just been a hassle to try and get it set up in a way that looks good, and also all my sketchbooks are full and I haven't gotten the chance to get to the store and get a new sketchbook. But hopefully sometime soon I'll be getting a new tripod and a new sketchbook, or at least one of them, so I can try and make do. But for now, I hope you guys enjoy today's video, and that is a review, sort of Ibispaint X. So on my last video, I had someone, I believe it was Shadow Gamer, I know them from like the Amino community, but they came to my channel and they basically asked me, like, could I use Ibispaint X for the first time on my YouTube channel, and I was like, yes I could, because I don't know if you guys know this, but over on my Instagram, I've used Ibispaint X before. I've talked about it before. It is a really good program. Before I got my iPad, I had it on my iPhone, and I had like a little Bluetooth stylus that I would use to kind of make speed paint-ish like style things. So I do like Ibispaint, and I was like, I should try it on my iPad, and like they mentioned, I should definitely do a video on it, because most of my videos lately have been filmed with Procreate, which is about like a $10-ish app. But if you didn't know, Ibispaint X is available on the App Store, and I believe the Play Store. I'm not positive. I will look that up and insert it somewhere on screen. But it is available on the Play Store, and it's like literally free. It does not cost you anything. There is a version that's $6.99, but to be honest with you, I haven't paid for it, but it doesn't look like it's any different from the original version. I think it's just to get rid of ads. So, virtually pre-programmed. So the first thing, and I don't know if it's already gone through the video by now, but you have access to all of these brushes that I'm sure you guys saw me test out on screen, but literally all you have to do to get access to every single brush is watch an ad, and you have every single brush for a day. Like Procreate, a lot of the brushes, like other than the base ones that you get, if you want somebody's like really good brush details and stuff, you have to buy them on Gumroad and stuff, which I did. I've done that before, and yes, there's free brushes that exist obviously, but my main thing is like literally you have brushes that you can pay for, but they give you the option to just watch an ad, and then you have all of the brushes in their entire library, and I like that. So one thing I've noticed in the program is that it's got a really simple user face. I haven't used the program in a really long time, but after coming back to it, I got back into the swing of things almost immediately. I had a little bit of trouble remembering how to use the transformation tool and how to add a layer, but like I figured it out in like a few seconds. It's not too confusing. I can't seem to think. Oh, right. One thing I did want to mention. So it has like touch controls, which I don't know if they always had this. I don't think I remember them having them on my iPhone, like back before Procreate was even a thing, because when I first started using it, Procreate was not in existence. Like, as far as I knew, it was just like some Photoshop apps and stuff like that, but they didn't. Procreate wasn't in existence. I don't even know if the iPad Pros were being manufactured just yet, but they now have like touch controls. So like if you've used Procreate before, you know you can do like swipe with 2 fingers and it will undo, or like hold and press and it will be the eyedropper, and like drag the color thing and it's a fill bucket. Ibispaint X, I believe, has since added those in. So the only issue that I have with this is that it's much more sensitive than in Procreate. I don't know if you guys can tell because it's so sped up. This is like an hour-long video that I like condensed into 9 minutes, but every time I drew Thor's arm, and by the way, I should have mentioned, this is supposed to be Thor fan art. Quick rant off topic. I've been really obsessed with Thor. You guys know that I think it was the day I did my Monster Prom live stream. I went to see Avengers Endgame, and Oh, I loved Endgame so much. It brought me literally immediately back into the Marvel craze. I hadn't seen a Marvel movie since Civil War. It was a really long time since I've seen a Marvel movie. I saw Endgame and I was like, this is beautiful, but I don't understand half of it because I haven't seen the Thor movies. I saw the I stopped watching at this scene where he's having breakfast with Jane and Darcy. I didn't know what happened after that at all. Hadn't seen The Dark World, hadn't seen the rest of the original movie, hadn't seen Ragnarok, I hadn't even seen Avengers 2012. Y'all, I was all over the place in the MCU, okay? Saw Endgame, decided I'm gonna watch the Thor movies so I can understand what the heck was going on in Endgame, because there were so many Thor references. I was like, what's going on? I don't know. This is a beautiful movie. I don't know what's going on. Binged all the Thor movies in a day, and now I love him. And also Loki, especially Loki. I really missed out on that craze, man. I was on Tumblr in 2012. I needed to get on it, but I didn't. Anyways, back to topic. So this is Thor fan art, and I was having a lot of trouble with the touch controls because they're very sensitive. I don't know if it's because Ibis Paint isn't meant to be used with the Apple Pencil, but I just found myself like every time I would try to like press and hold to like draw, not like holding for a really long time like I would if I was trying to use the eyedropper tool, but to just draw small circles. It was thinking that I was pushing down on something, so it kept eyedropping white or pink or something that was like within the vicinity of where I was trying to draw instead of drawing a line. I'm sorry if you can hear me creaking. I'm moving and talking and my desk is not having it with me today. But yeah, so it was just eyedropping so much, and I was like, please stop. So you'll see me zoom in at a ridiculous not length, but like zoom in a ridiculous amount to prevent that from happening further, because I was like, I need to draw in this tiny area, but if I keep it zoomed out like a normal person, it just thinks I'm trying to get the white. I don't want the white. I want to draw his mouth. Please let me do this. Please. And it was really bad around his ear, I think. I think that was where it was happening the most, and I was like, I am getting so unbelievably frustrated. Here's the world's ugliest ear, because I just can't draw it anymore. It won't let me. But other than that, I have virtually no complaints about Ibispaint X. I wish there were some more blendy style brushes. I noticed there weren't really any brushes like that. You could probably just eyedrop like I've learned to do in Procreate. But this was my first time trying it in a long time, so I didn't really get to test out painting too much. But yeah, again, I have virtually no complaints other than the eyedropping and the lack of blending. It's a really, really amazing program. Like, it's got a nice pencil tool that I really like. You guys saw at the beginning on the gallery, all of those images were created in Ibis Paint, so it's obviously a very capable tool for making art, especially if you are on a budget. Even if you just have a cell phone like I did, it was amazing. It was a really nice tool. I'd say it's comparable to like Psy and Photoshop and stuff like that. Maybe not as crazy, but like, oh, another thing. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place today. I'm filming this really late and I was just really excited to do the voiceover, but there is, what is it called? It's not quite a liquify tool. I believe it's called the mesh tool. Procreate does not have this, to my knowledge, but it basically has like a mesh transform, so you can move individual points, and it's kind of like the liquify tool on Photoshop. And Psy doesn't have this either. I really like that tool. It was really helpful for his job because I was having so much trouble. I'm still trying to learn how to draw Chris Hemsworth. It's really hard. But yeah, the liquify tool is amazing. It's free. I don't know how many times I can say this. It's free. Procreate is $10, and if you're like me, that $10 hurt after spending $800 buying the iPad and the pen and the insurance. It's not a nice thing to do after making me spend all of that money to make me spend another $10 so I can use Procreate. So if you're not really that invested in Procreate, if you are really, really low budget as far as your art possibilities can go, Ibis Paint, please download it. Please download it. It's so good. It also, like Procreate, has a speed paint function. Like, it records your screen as you are drawing, so if you do want to make it into like a speed paint to make it cool for Instagram, you can do that. This is a really good tool. I promise you guys, you're going to love it. I might do a video in the future where I try to paint with it, try to make something a little bit more detailed, kind of like what I did for that Pride speed paint. But for now, I hope this sketch was enough to show you guys at least a decent amount of what you could do in Ibis Paint. Let me know if you guys do want to see me go further in depth with the program, because like I said, I do like it. I think it's a great Procreate alternative. I think there's a lot wow, my mouth. I think there's a lot that you can do with this program. I just didn't have the time to show you guys that. So again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to like it. Leave a comment, share, subscribe. You guys know what to do. Don't forget also, you can go to my you can go to my Procreate, you can go to my Patreon to check out some really cool prizes. I do like wallpapers and custom illustrations, commission discounts, all these things. Please go check that out. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next Saturday. Bye.